I don't know. Yeah, I swiped it from a module for like a refurbished module for like a refurbished module. Cool. Glad I had the stream open. Okay, we are live clearly because I could hear myself talking.
Wow.
The Electric Dice podcast. We're playing Warhammer Fantasy tonight. The enemy within, which is really just Mike, and it's a tentacle.
Mike is the enemy.
Yeah.
An enemy.
He's the
enemy.
I'm a mememy.
We're gonna do some things in the city of Nuln tonight, and I'm gonna actually stop leaning back and talk directly into the microphone like this. So, does anyone remember where we left off so long ago?
Oh God.
Or do you need a quick recap?
I remember I was playing with the kids, and then they went. And then the dude went inside and tried to slice and then there was fighting.
Oh yeah, it ended with the boat massacre.
Yes, yeah.
But we had already gone in.
Yeah, Mr. Wiggle was playing with all the kids and trying on funny hats and being goofy, and all the kids were laughing and screaming and enjoying themselves. And Booger was like, "Here's what you do, kids. Sleep with this under your pillow. It makes you big and strong like me."
Yep.
And Finn and Fiazza were going to buy tap shoes.
That's right. I have that written down. Get tap shoes and a cane.
Jeez.
He's already got a fancy hat.
That's true. You do have a fancy hat. We talked about that a lot. I forget what we decided it was. It was like some sort of bowler.
I
like
also have that
pork
written
pie
down.
hat.
It was
It's
not
a
a pork
red
pie
derby
hat.
hat.
It's a
It's
what?
a red derby hat with a feather in
It's a
it.
red derby hat with a feather. A pork pie.
Yep.
Damn pork pie. Blah. Alright, so I spent some time before the game started trying to look at this fun little book here. Although I cannot find the fucking page I'm looking for. Because what I want is the initial score roll or whatever. It was like... couldn't remember what the hell they called it. Engagement roll, there it is. 128. Alright, so Mike, we're gonna ask a couple questions of what you're doing with these kids. And boy, that sounds awful.
It seems fine.
So, and everyone can get in on this. We are going to start with one die because you are a player character, and the things you attempt to do are more likely to succeed than they have any right actually succeeding.
This sounds like it might be from another game.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So, we are going to... I literally held up the Blades in the Dark book. Were you not looking?
Yeah, no, I was exploring the map.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Now, is this operation particularly bold or daring? What do we think of turning a bunch of kids into a mutant army?
Seems pretty bold.
It's not daring. It's more entrapping.
We're having fun.
Shenanigans.
I'm down with saying this is... Yeah, bold might not be the right word. It's something thereof.
It's something.
Something we haven't covered a lot in this world yet is just how freakishly not great mutants are and how dangerous it is to be one. Like, we've all laughed and let Mr. Wiggle kind of hang out and everything. Spun in a different direction. How quickly Dieter and Richter von Linden became mutants and then were immediately massacred by a priest, right? Like,
well,
to the
we
tune
don't
of a
know.
week.
They might have won the fight. We don't know that yet.
We didn't see what happened. We weren't there.
Cool.
I feel like I'm 100% left in the dark. All I knew was that he had fancy tap shoes that were in, and I needed them.
Yeah. Okay. So we're up to 2 dice. Is this operation overly complex or contingent on many factors?
I'm giving them a rock and I'm hoping they sleep under it.
Yeah, I mean, you're also telling
I
them
don't
to
think that's
sleep on
very...
it. So it seems...
It's not very complex.
Seems reasonable, so we will not lose a die there. Alright, so we're at 2 dice. Does the detail expose a vulnerability of the target, hit them where they're weakest? I mean, it's like kind of not relevant.
Yeah.
I think it like
They're-
enhances them. In
It hits them
quotations.
where they're weakest. They're children, and it hits them in their immune system.
All right, so we add a die.
Should have got vaccinated.
Is the
No.
target strongest against this approach, or do they have any particular defenses or special preparations? It is
They're defenseless.
It is magical radiation. It's literally defined to not be. Yeah,
And their guard's down because they trust me.
yeah.
Ugh.
All right. Can your friends or contacts provide any aid or insight for this operation?
We don't know anything.
Yeah, I don't think this one's
Yeah.
relevant. I think you just gave them the stone and they're doing it.
Yep.
Are any enemies or rivals interfering in this operation?
They might get murdered.
A 1W
Yeah.
Waxman and Sigvald Oaks.
I
Those
mean,
names.
are they interfering with this, or will they interfere once the kids are mutants?
He is very much on your trail. Yes.
You are noticed.
Yeah. Yeah. So you were at 3, now you're at 2. Are there any
think I
other
got
elements
all.
you want to consider?
No.
Is there a situation that makes the operation more or less risky? Low tier target?
They are a low tier target. They are literally street rats.
They're trusting street urchins.
All right, so I'll give you that. So we'll end at 3 dice. So Booger, go ahead and roll us 3d6. If you get 2 6s, we have a very different story to tell. Okay, but you got a 6. So I mean, in that sense, it is successful.
And a 1.
Yeah, but we ignore that. We're looking for
1
if
plus
a
5.
5 would 5 would have been enough. A 6 is like as good as you can get unless you get 2 6s. So it was just to quantify like how effectively the transformation of these kids into mutants is, which is another horrifying sentence.
But that's going to happen like overnight, right? Because Riley and I still have to go shopping.
Oh, it's going to happen
That's
over the
true.
next couple days. Yeah, it doesn't just happen
Okay.
immediately. But yeah, you know, we do this montage of like, Booger, do you go visit them, or do you like encourage them to like eat the stone, or?
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I think I'm just checking in on them at any given point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not. Yeah, I want the stone for further like fuckery. So right now we're just we're just like, I probably know where the kid's lair is. I like go there and I like set it up for him. And I'm like, yeah, just sleep under this. There you go.
Oh, it's so bad. You're such a monster.
You'll be just like me.
Yeah. The amount of mileage we get out of that one sound. Yeah. It's so
You
bad.
get your soundboard buttons, and that's just the most tapped one.
Yeah. Oh, soundboard would be a fucking blast. We would never get any work done.
Nope.
All right, cool. We're gonna snap back to that in a little bit. When we feel like the connection is pretty stable, I'm gonna pull up the mutation. We're gonna see what we can get some of these little kids. In the meantime, Fiazet and Finn, you wanted to go on a little shopping spree. What are you actually
Of course.
sitting on for coinage?
I realized I have a gold, 2 silver shillings, and 14 brass pennies.
I mean, even having a gold's not bad.
I've got 2 gold, 2 silver, and 21 pennies.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Rich.
Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
you! Didn't we give you a gold because your leg broke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gave him an extra one.
That's right.
Everybody felt bad. All right, cool. So, what are you guys looking for? What do you want to do? What do you want to buy? Anything
Definitely
in
tap shoes.
Definitely tap shoes, which are totally in right now.
They are. At least they should be. And then a cane, and I want to tailor my fur coat.
Yeah.
So it's not just a carcass hanging on your
Yeah,
back?
it's not just a super bloody beastman carcass.
Yeah, that was one I definitely wanted to get into. So go ahead and roll me a D percentile.
Okay.
We also have fistfuls of cowmen teeth that I would like to find.
You like to find a person.
Oh, did I cut out?
Yeah.
We have fistfuls of cowmen teeth.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to do with them?
Dice.
Oh yeah, we got to turn those into dice.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
I want a
Gotta
few of
do
them
it.
weighted, like cheat dice.
Yeah. Can we find people for that?
I mean, you guys can definitely do that, right? Is you just sort of whittle them away you want, like fancy dice. Well, maybe.
We need weighted dice.
Yeah, like cheat dice.
Yeah, we
Okay.
need, like, you have to have a set of regular ones and then a set of identical weighted ones.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Is my hand all better now?
Yeah, you got the healing you needed. I'm fine with that. It's going to be over the course of the next couple days. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna start with the dice. Where does Finn go in this town? Because he left his old town and his old job, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the stolen clothing.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! How did I forget the name already? You have a contact for like this kind of work, right? This kind of skullduggery and other such. Right, like, you can't just go anywhere and look for weighted dice.
You go to Shantytown.
Right, like that's not cool.
Yeah.
You'll get in trouble or they'll rat you out or something. But you know, Clove the Humble.
Yeah.
Clove the Humble. And Clove is definitely like down for all that kind of nonsense. Oh yeah, what up,
Alright.
J5?
Oh, hello.
Clove will definitely like work on some stuff with you. You know, for a modest fee, right? For Silas and maybe like a night at the tables or something. So, do you want to do anything in particular, or you just like dump 2 handfuls of evil cow teeth and?
Non-radioactive cowmen teeth.
That's true. They're not radioactive. They're just heretical.
Yeah, pretty much. I want to get my whole checklist down. I have a lot of fancy things I need today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw out this idea, and you can do it if you want. But I'd be cool to give like a shaving of the warp stone away that you could like get put into the dice.
Yeah, but we don't know you have the warp stone.
We don't.
No, that's
Oh,
not
you're
true.
right.
They know.
you do.
Okay, so we know it exists.
You guys,
But what would that do?
you all recovered it from
Make it
the
evil.
boat. There were 2
Right.
or 3 little stones.
Do we want to make some mutation dice?
I have no idea what it'll do, but I'll let you take some if you want.
But don't we gotta tell the guy what this is?
I mean, yeah,
Or not?
If you want to make crazy mutation dice, that's fine with me. I just want the weighted stuff.
I
That's
mean, we
fair.
could weight it with the warp stone.
You can hold on to that then. I'm good.
Do I have it? Yeah, I'll come along.
Alright, yeah. I give Booger a fistful of cowmen teeth for him to do what he wants with them.
Yay!
I just want some regular throwing dice in cowmen teeth colored and purple.
And purple.
And also purple.
It's like the little purple paint, little purple dot.
Yeah, sure.
So I guess they're yellow and purple.
Okay. So for every set of non like legal dice, what the fuck happened there? It's gonna be a silver piece. Silver shilling.
I only got one of those. Oh, I got 2 of them. Never mind. How much for a regular pair?
The regular pair I'm not worried about. Cloves take care on those ones because they'd rather get the cool job.
I will spend 1 silver for my cheat dice.
Okay. Mike,
I
are
will-
you making a pair as well?
Will he put warpstone inside of it?
Do you tell him?
Do you tell him what it is?
I ask Riley how much we can trust this guy.
Oh, he's great. We've had a few run-ins.
I also get a pair of cheaty
Yeah.
dice and regular dice.
I don't tell him what it is. I just like I've like carved off a tiny bit, and I'm like, "Can you put this in?" It's my happy rock.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna have an idea. Yeah, even chat's telling you, quit being a fucking sneak.
What? Chad thinks I should tell him what it is.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
somebody, yeah. Old sneaky Ulf Golf.
Yeah, so Clove's like looking at it, and it's like a very thin sliver, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's definitely like going to be an issue. They got to be real careful with it, but you're like, yeah, it's my happy rock, and Clove just like looks at it and like, right, bites.
Ah,
He's like,
gets
like,
a sliver.
Yeah, like, yeah, whatever, right? And just like jams it into the tooth, and then, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how they'd be making this, because like you could carve away most of it, but like underneath where like the roots are, I think you'd have to like put in like some sort of epoxy or something,
Like a resin.
Yeah, right. To like, yeah, I don't know exactly what these fucking dice look like, but they seem gross. And that's all.
They're not gross.
They're not gross. Yeah.
They're pretty dope. They're like bone colored. They're bone
They're
dice
neat.
out there. Come on now.
Yeah.
No, they're
Yeah,
tooth
plenty of
dice.
people have bone dice. This is fine.
Yeah. Fumbling failure. Yeah, right? Like... High or low, Mike?
Low.
Okay. Do you want the sliver in one of the bone dice pairs, or would you prefer a Clove to have accidentally got it stuck in their teeth?
Oh.
Booger
No.
won't know this, but you will.
I want it in his tooth. Put it in his tooth. Do I have any idea what these dice would do with?
I mean,
Or
maybe
stone
if
in
the
them?
same person used them forever, like they might fuck with them.
It wouldn't give him any like mystical evil powers.
I mean, I think you could use it slowly if Booger became like magical.
Gotcha.
You could maybe use them as a focus, but like right off the bat, no, they'd just be like oddities.
Gotcha.
They're
Yeah, no,
teeth
put it-
dice.
Put in the dude's tooth.
Yeah, when he bit it, the camera like, you know, the camera like cut in, and he was like, yeah, all right, cool, and like he looks like he's got something, right? And he like jams in there, whatever, and when you guys leave or when you pick up the dice later, right? Like we see him grin, and you can see like the little shard sticking out of his tooth, like it's embedded in there, and like the gum's starting to rot away already, and he's doing like the. Wait, hasn't figured out what it is yet.
It's a popcorn kernel.
I feel like the tentacle knows.
Oh yeah, the tentacle always knows.
Just like, yes.
It's just wiggling all happy like under
Yeah.
his shirt.
What is the sound of one hand wiggling?
Gets so much
like a-
mileage out of the
A
wiggle.
soft, like
Probably has like the slap
Laughing
noise.
sound.
Like,
I gotta
Ugh.
update
Ugh.
Moobot over there. The
So
secret
upsetting.
Longboy related project was literally just the Longboy emote.
yeah. Is it still a secret?
It's definitely
Just-
more of a secret now.
Just spam the long boy.
Yeah, I just gotta spam
Subscribe,
the
get
Longboy.
that long boy.
Alright, subscribe and get one Longboy.
Get the wiggle boy.
Oh, I love Wiggle Boy. Okay, anyway. We're focused.
We're doing well.
Yeah, we're
This
doing
is
great.
good. We're shopping.
We are definitely shopping.
So we have our dice. Are we
no.
good?
Yes.
Oh,
Mike,
Oh.
Yeah,
we
everyone's-
got our dice.
Yeah, everyone's got dice. It's just Mike's don't have what he was hoping for inside of them.
I think they do though.
Yeah, you do.
Mike's
Yeah,
got
kid.
regular old dice.
Okay. So, the other thing we wanted to look at was like the tap shoes, the cane, not an issue. We do that pretty quickly.
Oh yeah. tap shoes and the cane is great. Are the tap shoes actually everywhere? Are they super popular and in?
No,
or is
they're
someone
not.
just like, what?
Yeah, no.
They're like,
the guy,
what are
like,
tap shoes?
the guy has to like bust them out of the back. He's like, oh, I haven't done that in a while. Okay, right, and like goes back and like the camera shows him like searching in around underneath boxes and stuff, right, and finally like finds this like dingy pair, right, like opens up the box, one of them's in there, the other one's missing. He's like, shit, right, is like clowning around back there trying to find something that he can sell to you.
2 left shoes.
Mm-hmm.
This place is clearly not high fashion, but
It's not, but it's in your price range.
that's true.
So this guy's got your cane, got your tap shoes, and he's also going to take care of your... What are you making? A cloak, a robe?
No, just like a nice, super large, kind of like Macklemore, fur coat.
What the hell's
Yes.
a
A cowman Capulet.
From
The Macklemore is just an oversized fur shrug.
Yeah.
For what?
Shrug.
Shrug?
A shrug. It's like a half cardigan. It goes to the middle of your waist.
The only part of this I've understood so far is a cardigan, and I know that's a sweater.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I uploaded it.
Oh, okay. Do you know what they're talking about?
The
What
fur.
the fuck is that thing?
Only because I've seen the music video.
Share it for the viewers.
Yeah. Share the Macklemore.
Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on.
Sure.
This is
Good old
awful.
first
Why?
song.
People wear this?
Yeah.
He does.
It's a thrift find.
Who
It's
is
beautiful.
this?
It's a song about thrift shopping.
It
Oh,
must know
okay.
the song.
What the fuck? Okay. That is...
I'm a pop
There
some
you go.
tags. Only got $20 in my pocket.
Oh, I know that song.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's-
I'll be honest, he's definitely rocking it, but I don't think anyone else could.
Finn can.
Finn can, yeah. Okay. So you're the clothier, or whatever the word is named Wazi. And Wazi's got everything you need. And Wazi's, fairly normal, little heavy set. And with like the perfectly like gelled single coil coming down along their forehead, right? And you hand off your mat of Beastman fur. What are you saying it is? Because I don't imagine you're saying it's Beastman.
Oh no, it's exotic. It's exotic furs that I obtained, a ways away down the river.
Yeah, and he like picks a fleck of meat out of it. He's like, ugh. Is this
Has not been
something
cleaned.
from Kislev? Is this some sort of shaggy beast?
As I was traveling along my travels, I found a few natives, and we
Oh,
we
God.
exchanged a few goods, and it was definitely a rare find indeed.
He folds it and shakes it out. It's like, you could have
You-
gotten
you
it
know
to
how-
us a little
How
sooner.
natives are.
What's that?
Natives are they're a little bit barbaric in their practices, so of course they don't know how to cut fine cuts. And I was hoping an expert as yourself would be able to, make it fashionable.
Wazi can do this. Just takes it into the back and gets to work on it. Oh shit! Did I lose? Did we drop? Everybody
I'm still
vanished?
here.
You disappeared.
Did I?
Oh.
Damn. I was trying to look up.
I don't know.
I was trying to look
Oh.
up the.
Mine's back up now.
Yeah. That's annoying. I don't know why we're suddenly having so much trouble with this lately.
Yeah.
Oh, there's everybody. Yeah. So all told, you're looking at you're gonna spend both of your gold crowns to get all this stuff squared away. You're gonna have your fancy new shoes. You're gonna have your cane. You got all your dice squared away, and you're gonna get a very nice. I forget what you called it. It was like a rug or something.
A shrug.
Shrug, yeah.
Can I get like something other than my cheapo knife?
Cheapo what?
I have a knife.
Yeah, you want to get a hand weapon?
Yeah, at least like a dagger.
Yeah, we can do
Something
that.
a little better than a kitchen knife.
Yeah, you can get that squared away pretty easily.
Okay.
I forget what the exact breakdown is for gold crowns, but it'll cost half a gold crown. So whatever silver is, it's like 6 or 8 or something. But
So I'll have
whatever
8 silver.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at 9 silver and 0 gold.
Yeah, but then you got your stuff squared away.
Yeah, what kind of stats does a dagger have?
I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm sorry. I just had to take the
You're
iPad
good.
off the internet because it's fucking us up. Yeah, it should be like. Whoa! Thanks, Johnny 5.
Ooh, we got a cheer.
Yeah, and I put the Streamlabs thing going, so at least it's something interesting.
Oh yeah.
Because Allie
Look
did
at
it that
that.
one time, and it was so uninteresting.
Uh,
I felt really bad.
spam those long boys.
Mm-hmm. Spam all of the long boys.
Get 'em. I don't know why, but I like this tuna head guy.
Yeah, no, he's fun. He's like creepy eye. John Boy with the bits leader. Look at that.
Look at him.
I set it up to
Hype.
last a month too, so I don't know how long. Oh, I hope it's not. I think it might reset tomorrow. Shit.
Well,
Oh no.
the grind never stops.
Resets in one day. Damn. Well, we still appreciate you, J5. Okay. Yeah. What did you? Do you want to just like figure it out? Oh no, you got. For some reason, I was thinking you were getting close to. You're just doing the dagger right now.
Just a dagger.
Yeah. Okay. So
Don't need anything fancy.
We're gonna cut back. Mike, go ahead and roll 3D percentile for me.
3D 100?
Yeah, we gotta figure out what's going on with these
Ugh.
Yeah.
One
They
of them's
have
getting
mutated
Yeah, one of them is-
into
one
a
of them's-
single entity.
Yeah, one of them's cooking, that's for sure.
That'd be amazing if I come and they're all just like morphed together.
They're a fucking rat king of
We are
orphan
one.
children.
It'd be so fucked up.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I'd be happy.
You would be happy. Where the fuck is that? Oh, corruption 182. Okay.
Yeah, I think there are a couple scenes where like the kids are like, I come and they're like, we're not feeling so good, and I'm like, just give it time, just give it a couple of days.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be okay.
I'm not feel so good, Mr. B.
Oh, no.
Mr. Bugger.
Oh, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Mike, you're gonna have to take these down. We're gonna figure out which kid is which later. One of them
Okay.
has an inverted face.
Oh
And
my
a
God,
minus
holy shit.
20 to all fellowship tests.
Wait.
No.
What?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
you did this.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
One of them's got the butt face.
Can you give me a tab for this in my character sheet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what we
No,
got.
abilities won't work.
That's so
Go to
bad.
bio and oh yeah, bio and info's empty.
Oh, that's so bad, dude. That's
That's so
Yeah.
dark.
Oh, you can put it under history down on your sheet.
Hold on. Kid 1 has butt face.
Yeah, kid one has butt face. Yeah, wherever you find it, we'll just know. I'm trying to find
I'm putting it in bio and info.
Okay, usually
It's like-
they have an explanation of it too. Like, what does it mean?
It's
It
like
means his
extra
butt's on his
upsetting.
face.
I mean, it says inverted face minus 20 to fellowship tests, but you're like, fucking yikes. Big fucking yikes.
I'm gonna Google this inverted face.
Don't Google it.
So gross.
One of them got iron skin. That's not bad. He got 2
That's
armor
cool.
points to all
Ooh.
locations and a minus 10 to his straight agility. So he's much slower now, but that's pretty good. And the
The
final
speed
one,
was all the orphans had.
the final one is DM's choice.
What you said? Minus to speed.
Minus 10 agility. Yeah.
10 to.
So that's not bad. Let's see what we got for this final one. It gave me a page to go to pick a couple traits. Or pick from traits. Yeah, hashtag inverted face. Boy, never forget.
Oh my gosh, I found some good pictures.
Oh,
No!
Oh no.
Share
It's
'em.
literally people just making their eyes and mouths upside down.
No.
Here. If I could, case this. Like, get out of here.
Man, there's so many good ones. Go ahead and roll me one more D percentile. I want to know, relatively speaking, how powerful this is.
I'm trying to get out of the stupid notes tab here. Save.
Okay, this is pretty good.
Oh gosh, it led to a video, but still.
No,
Don't
do
like that.
I can't believe you guys let me do this.
I didn't know. I
I
hadn't.
didn't know.
Yeah, like I couldn't stop you. I would have.
Man, I just imagine walking in and there's just a kid with butt face. I'm just like, ooh.
You're like, we miscalculated this one.
Oh no! And he's like, Mr. B. I'm like, oh,
Screaming out of his ass. Okay, do you want Hardy? So he just got really fat and corpulent, like you did for a moment.
Yeah.
He can have grown horns, and we'll roll for how many horns he has. Or we can give him corrosive blood. He will be on a clock, but until he dies, he will be extra dangerous.
I want him to have horns.
You want to have the horns? Okay.
Yeah, horns seem sweet.
Yeah, horns.
Now
pretty
he's cool looking.
So you get to pick what kind of horns. If they're like curling ram horns, or big yak or moose horns, or if they're deer horns.
Does he pick where?
Well, I mean, I think they start on the head, but it might get worse. And roll me a D4 plus 1.
I mean, they're probably like not small, but they're devil horns. They're like black and
Sure, curling and
yeah. Oh,
Oof.
okay. So he's got a horns rating of 5, which is very good.
what's that mean?
It's like I think it's relative to the damage. I just know like full-grown beastmen have a horns rating of 6, so he's not far behind. Like it doesn't actually explain the damage. It just says horns rating. Creature has horns or some sharp appendage. Represents different feature will be noted. Creature gains advantage for charging. May make a free attack with its horn as normal, using rating to calculate damage.
Yes.
So
Yes, my boy.
yeah. So you got butt face, and then on both sides of him you got a badass with horns and a dude that's made out of iron. Well, how'd we do that time? Whoa! Thanks, J5.
Woo. Woo.
I know, I like the weird symmetrical nonsense that it's doing.
Yeah.
God.
Still the #1 cheerer. Look at that.
This is good.
Yeah, no, so that definitely happened. You blasted a lot of these kids with some crazy gamma radiation.
Those
How are
poor
they-
kids.
How are they doing?
I mean, so when they get the mutation, they go back to being better. So like it's like 3 days of like feeling like shit, and then like the morning of the 4th day they wake up and they're like, "I'm different, Mr. B." And then Buttface is just like, "Bleh, bleh." Yeah, and he's not doing so hot.
Oh, fucking dark.
Yeah, it's not great. Poor little
So
Buttface.
sad.
You did this to them!
That's true, he did. It's okay though, he doesn't feel bad.
No, Tentacle loves it.
Ugh.
Patting him on the head. He's like, Mr. B feels kind of bad, but Tentacle's like super happy.
Mm-hmm.
It's wiggling all over the place.
Yeah, it loves it. It lives for this.
Yeah, I don't really know. I didn't really have a plan after this, though. I
Just wanted to do it.
Just wanted it to happen.
yeah, seems fine.
So what we've got here now is like the whole like engagement roll we did was like relatively speaking like how ahead of the curve are you as compared to Sigvald and W. Waxman, right? So like you are well entrenched into this city. The kids are well hidden, right? And you moved very quickly to getting them all of this corruption. So like nobody knows what's going on right now. Like you have some troops, right?
Yeah.
For lack of a better term.
I think what I do, and I don't think this is going to go well for my boys, but I think I point out the priest and his guard, especially the priest, and I'm like, I tell the kids they got to kill him.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you're like, that's the bad man.
I'll take away your butt face.
Make us happy.
A beautiful kid.
Oh no. That's
They don't
Yeah.
get
I tell them they got to
like
test
hive
him.
mindy like the other guys did.
Hmm?
They don't get all cryptic and hive mind like the other. Dieter and Richter.
Oh no. Dieter and Richter were over a longer time period and much more advanced. They kind of fell to darkness, and the one that was like jiving with Mike was the one that had the same beast within that he got. So yeah, these kids are just kind of goofing around right now.
I mean, can I keep them cooking? That's dark.
You can, right? Like you see Sigvald, right, and W. Waxman like in the city, like moving around. He's marshaling like other followers of Sigmar into like trying to figure out how Nuln has fallen so far and like what's wrong with the city. And you like, yeah, you have that in your head. You're like, do I send the kids after him now, or do we, go for round 2, get him butt fists?
Yeah, I think.
God.
Damn it!
I think we're still cooking them, and I'm telling them to bring their friends.
Oh my god!
We're making an army.
Yeah.
What is your goal here?
I mean, this is what Mike always does.
Does Booger just want more people like him?
Yeah, he's just lonely.
Aw. But he's got Finn and Piazza.
Yeah, what about us? Jeez.
Yeah, you don't have butt face.
That's true.
That's right, I am beautiful.
Yeah, no, we're.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hey.
What's up, Chris?
Subscribe. Woo.
Hey, it's Spoopy
Okay.
Boy again.
Blah, blah, blah.
Totally legal Spoopy Boy.
Damn those long boys.
Spam the long boys. Hey, where is my thing? Hold on. I can spam them too.
Yeah, no,
Come on.
we're cooking them again.
Sweet.
Maybe not. Maybe we just no. Because even butt face, we're like, look. Sometimes you get the horn, sometimes you get the butt face. Just gotta stay on the horse.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. All right, so we're gonna pan away from that scene and deal with that another time.
The only other thing I want to do is get some sort of bag to carry my warp stone, so it doesn't mutate me if that's possible.
Yeah, let me look into that. Like my inkling is there's got to be some sort of like weird lead lined something or other, right?
Right.
But I want to double check what exists in universe before I give you something hard and fast. But I'm down. You've got the time to do it. That was really all you were doing, was making sure the kids didn't kill each other and keeping an eye on Waxman. So I'll give you some more information on that too.
Sure.
But we'll flash back to that. So, what is the scene? Do you guys go back to the tavern you've like kind of started at, or we've done enough with that place? It's time for a new tavern.
Do we want to check in with the old guy? Was he the one we needed to circle back with?
We did not get the ring, right?
No.
Yeah, he was something separate. You weren't getting it for him. He was like, well, you help me out. I have this job that I'm not going to be able to do.
I think we need to start asking.
What's up?
About Kurt. I think we need to start asking about Kurt and figuring out where Kurt is.
Yeah. I mean, that tavern was pretty cheap, right?
Yeah, it was pretty cheap. It was very cheap.
I am very broke, so
Okay, so you want to go back?
I'd be down.
Yeah.
Where did you guys?
Back. We didn't have a great time when we were there.
We were able to cheat some people out of money when Booger distracted them.
That whole
is that how
father,
quickly they have fallen.
father-son thing was a...
Well, you're more familiar with the town. Where should we go then?
Roll me a gossip.
Good, Dave.
Finn.
Gossip.
Yeah, roll me a gossip. This is where you excel. This is like your thing. These are your people, right?
That's true.
Like Mike's people are turning into mutants in the sewers.
On the click. Did it work?
No, remember we didn't ever fix your macros.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
assign you a new character sheet right now. I don't know why. It's being so dumb. Oh, look, your name's Drigger Zetrub.
What?
Fucking thing. I was just trying to make you a new character.
Oh. Got a 37 gossip. I don't know what that means.
You want to roll 37 or under. I'm going to give you a +5 because this is your town.
Okay. So, was that rolling a percentile +5?
It's +5 to the target number. So you want to roll a 41 or under.
Okay, so just roll a D100.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, so you're poking around looking for an option that's other than that place. The only thing you find after like a long day of like miserable weather, you wake up and it's humid, right? And then like the heat just increases, but it never quite rains. It's just like awful and clammy, and you just can't seem to escape it no matter where you go. And like every time you think you've gotten like a brief respite from the nonsense, Booger shows up trying to tell you about these kids, and you're like, I don't care about the kids. And he's like,
one of them's got his butt on his face.
Right, exactly. He's like, no, you gotta understand. I got the butt face, and it's hilarious.
Butt face. Yes, very, very ugly child. Cool.
That's fine.
You finally find your way. Right, this is like the second day of like poking around, and just like the rain will not give it up. The weather it's like it would be nice out if it wasn't humid. You find your way to the Hooded Fool. This is a tavern about comparable to where you were staying before, which was what was that one called?
Reaver's Return.
Reaver's Return.
That.
Yeah.
Look at you with the notes.
Mm-hmm, he's doing real well. It's comparable. It's not necessarily better, but I wouldn't say it's worse either. It just kind of is.
But it's not the Reaver's Return.
But it's not the Reaver's Return. That's right.
So it's the what?
That's their slogan.
Yeah, not the Reaver's Return. Yeah. The reason you find the place is because apparently, they've got like a new ticket item. They've got some candy that everyone in town is like talking about. Like that's the word on the street. Like no matter where you go, they're talking about this candy.
If it's something posh and fancy, I want it.
Yeah.
Is it like a chocolate or a caramel or like a melted sugar thing?
Yeah, it's like a melted sugar thing, right? It's like people like they don't know if it's honey or if it's molasses or it's just like a harder caramel, right? But they're called Kurt's candies.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
And everybody's raving about them. And Kurt the Candyman has been sending in shipments, and everybody loves it.
I don't know if it's the right Kurt, though. But it's the only Kurt we've heard of.
Hey, so put him down.
What was the name of this place again? Something Fool?
The Hooded Fool.
Hooded Fool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are we gonna open up an aspiring candy rivalry?
Yes, we're gonna open up another candy shop right next door, and we're gonna make better candy. We're gonna destroy them from the inside out. No, we're going there. I need to find out if this is the right Kurt.
Okay. Yeah, so you make your way to the hooded fool, right? And we get like that like way too inappropriate for our, PG-13 setting where there's like a couple with like arms interlocked and both of them are like putting the candy in each other's mouths and stuff.
That's nice.
And their like eyes roll into the back of their head. Like as soon as they eat the candies, and then they just like sort of slump down to the back of their chairs, or like in the booth, and like you look around and you're like, this place is a fucking den, man. There's just
it's
like
a drug
people
den.
are just like passed out on the floor and like slumped over the counter and shit. And
I feel like this is an anime.
This is I had it in my head.
There's just 3 halflings running around like keeping people from like falling out of windows and like you don't get violent, but you do get like a little like out of your own head. So people are like stumbling around and getting into messes and shit. And it's like everything they have to keep the place.
People like taking their shirts
Marvelous
off and rubbing
Misadventures of Flapjack. It's the Candy Tavern.
Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's like very off-putting when you go in and you're like, if the town guard comes in
uncomfortable.
here... Yeah, if the town guard comes in here, this is over. Like, they're shutting this place down immediately.
How much is Kurt's candy?
Kurt's candy, 3 copper.
For a piece?
Yeah. Damn it. Typed it wrong.
You guys want to split one? We have 3 people
don't give
here.
This asshole money.
Yeah, but we have to know what we're competing with.
Yeah. No, steal. We steal it.
Can we steal candy from one of these passed out people?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll like your perception or whatever the observation stat is.
Would it be perception or stealth?
Is Booger with us?
Perception.
I'm here.
Hey, Booger.
No modifier, right? Or do we get a modifier because they're drugged out?
Yeah, you get plus 20. Yeah, I mean, so every time you like go, you like grab like a little candy dish or something, right? You like pat somebody's pocket down, right? Like everyone's like fucking gobbling this shit up.
I don't know. I feel like Booger would be good at finding us some candy.
Booger, do you want to get some candy?
I wonder what... Yeah, fuck it. Booger's in.
I mean, he likes shiny things.
He likes shiny things, sweet things. He's like, I want to bring them back for my orphan friends.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting him a little something.
Yeah. Why don't we get some sweets?
We don't want to pay for it because it's got Kurt's name on it, but it's like Kurt with an ERT.
Yeah.
Kurt.
Yeah, I mean, I'd dig around if you'd let me, Dave, but I'm not. I know Amanda already rolled. I don't know if you want us all to just fire off a roll.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that theirs is more of a perception. You're going to try and go and steal one, right? Or you're looking around still?
I'll go try to snag one.
Yeah, I mean, like, they've got the candy in, like, a barrel behind the counter, right? Like, you know where it is. You would just have to go steal it, basically.
Will you guys do a distraction for me?
Yeah. We can start up a game. Can we just gamble in here?
I mean, not normally, but...
I have...
Well, what do you think, Finn?
I want to point out I have no points in stealth.
I have 11.
You should probably be the thief here, not me.
What do I got?
I mean, my perception wasn't good. Do I know the candy is behind the...
I think you need Booger to tell you that. You're like...
Okay.
It doesn't occur to... It's not that you
I'm like staring at the floor
it.
like, I can't see it here.
Right, it's like you're looking around and you're like, oh, we gotta find something to steal off somebody. And he's like, just go back there. Like, it's not that you can't get it, it's just that you don't think of it in the moment.
Yeah, I'll point it out to you.
What would be the roll to steal?
I imagine it's some sort of her stealthing with us, trying to create a distraction to see how
yeah
how difficult her roll is.
So there's a stealth check, and then
Riley, do you got entertain points?
I do. What if we cause a scene?
I like scenes.
Yeah, what kind of scene?
Just start screaming about Kurt.
No, I can't let him know that I'm here yet, because I don't see him anywhere, right?
No.
They're just getting deliveries.
Just getting deliveries and stuff.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to start flipping chairs.
Wow.
And acting like I'm tripping out.
You got a bad batch.
Yeah. I got a bad batch. It's gonna be like, what is this? What is this candy? I start flipping chairs. I'm like chasing after the other halflings that are running around.
Oh no,
I'm starting to remove my shirt a little bit. I'm like, is it hot in here? Guys, it's really hot.
Oh no. Alright, let's see what we got. This is a roll. This is definitely a roll. Finn, what are you working with? You've got... Yeah, so Finn, you have sleight of hand too, right? To like pull this off. But you've got perform, so let's go ahead and do a perform with a +10. Like,
right.
It is much easier to just make a lot of noise and draw people's attention than like get them to pay you for a good, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
The barrier seems
They're
much
passed
lower.
out. They can't.
Alright, roll a D100. What do I have?
Nice. I think you got that.
I think I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right, so you like throw over a table, you fucking take your shirt off, you start yelling about how hot it is, and you're like stumbling around being wild, and like two of the halflings like immediately come up and they're like, no sir, no, it's okay, no sir, please, no, with the clothing.
Ooh, why do people like this stuff? Oh, my pants, they're on fire. Oh god.
All right. And
All right. Well, while he's
sneaking after
doing
the
that,
candy?
I'm sneaking to the back. I've got stealth and sleight of hand.
Yeah. Okay. So
perfect.
Let's do the stealth with a +20.
Because Finn's being loud.
Yeah. Okay. And now your sleight of hand is also going to be at a +20.
Is what?
Also at a +20.
Okay. Try to grab like a fistful.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah!
Holy. You get two.
I grabbed two fistfuls.
Yeah, and you jam it in, then you're like, oh, this is too easy, and you just go back and grab
get another.
Yeah. There's like there's like a penny sticks barrel. You know what I mean? Like I
grab like a goodie bag.
Right. There's like a 2-gallon barrel full of these candies and stuff, and they're all wrapped up in this like awful tacky little like brown paper that's been stamped with something, and you're just like chunk.
All right, and then I'm out of there.
Yeah, and you. Boop. All right. Are you guys hanging around the tavern, or are you getting out of the place?
No, I need to figure out who's your manager. Let me speak to your manager. What is this?
Right. Yeah, and they're all looking at each other. They're like, ugh, and they're like, "What can we help you with? Well, please, no, it's okay."
Where's your manager?
Out
I
of
need
there.
to speak to your manager.
Right, and the halflings give you the like adorable little puppy dog eyes. They're like, "Sir, please, we don't have to bring anyone else into this. It's okay."
Do you know who I am? Do you know?
They comp your meal.
Yeah. What's up?
I said I feel like if Amanda gave us like a signal, I'd like lead him out.
Yeah, I go out while he's like causing a scene still. You said the wrappers are stamped with something. I'm gonna take a look at them.
Yeah. I wanna handle this other one because it's a interesting little thing. So, is Finn like pushing it? He's like demanding to see somebody.
Oh, of course, yes.
And then,
I need to speak to the manager.
What were you doing, Bugger?
I was gonna say, I feel like we could have set up a plan to where, like, if once we knew Amanda was out, I could come up and just be like, "It's okay, come on, buddy, we're good here, we're good." But if he wants to push it, then
I was gonna say, did you guys see me leave?
Yeah,
I
We
feel
didn't
like
plan this very
she
well.
was moving so slowly, imperceptible.
It's like,
It was just easy.
it's up to you if you just want to go nuts
Shuffling.
and get him.
I feel this is where Finn shines. He's already doing it.
All right,
Yeah. What do you
rock
think?
and roll.
I'm tapping my tap shoes furiously.
Yeah. Okay. You're demanding a manager.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. High or low?
Hi.
Okay.
Oh.
They're like, he's not in right now. Oh, please. Mr. Dalmore owns the tavern. Please. He doesn't. Oh, please. He doesn't exactly know what we're doing here. How can we make this better today? And they're like all fanning you.
Mr. Dalmore, you say? How come he doesn't know what you're doing in his own establishment? Selling these candies that make you burn up. Oh, why can't I have a good experience like these people? This terrible batch.
They're like, we'll give you a different one. We'll give you another one. And they go back. And she looks. She's like, man, these are really selling out quick. And just goes back and goes to give you one. Do you take
Exactly
it?
2 fistfuls are missing.
They're trying to just like buy you off with another candy.
With a single candy?
Yeah, he's just like, oh, I wanted to have a good time. They're like, look, more drugs. It's okay.
I take it reluctantly. And I'm just like, this better be better.
Like, yes, of course. And please, again, come back and see us tomorrow, next week. That's fine. We would love to take care of you. And like they lean in, they're like, they give you like the halfling code eyes, right? They're like, don't tell Mr. Dallin.
The stare.
Yeah. The pleading
Right.
stare. Riley, we lost you. Reconnect.
Oh no, am I gone?
Yeah. Ooh, what happened?
I think I lost you.
You got a subscriber.
5, you subscribed.
Whoa.
Time
Wow.
to spam those long
Bam,
boys.
boys.
Hashtag long boy.
Hashtag long boy life. Never seen somebody shush and laugh at the same time.
So yeah, I'll like since you were so kind and so quick to remedy the situation, I will take you up on this offer. I will leave it be.
Thank you,
carry
sir.
on.
Right, they're like nodding. They're like, oh, if you're ready to go, please. And one of them like fetches like a drink of some middling ale, and the other one like runs to the door. It's like, yes, ooh, and like throws their coat down so you can like step over like a mud puddle that's like formed of condensation and drool outside.
Thank you so much. And I walk out with like a little, that pimp swagger that with my cane and my fur coat. I put it, my shirt's kind of like open a little bit, but I still have like the fur coat kind of like draped over me.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Booger, were you going along with him, or were you already?
Yeah,
out?
I think if it resolves itself, I'm just heading out.
He's not gonna murder everybody.
Yeah, we're good.
No, we need to find, like, if everyone's out and the halflings go back inside, I go to both Fiaz and Booger, and I'm like, we need to find a Mr. Dalmore.
While they were still having that happen in there, I was looking at the candy though.
Yeah, so they come out, right, and you're just like, bruh, because you're looking at it, and the stamp, right, it's this red ink on this brown paper, and it is a ring, and on the top of the ring is like this laughing skull. It's like, it's got an eye closed, it's winking, it's got a tongue sticking out. It's just like,
This is marketing department. It's gaudy as heck.
But Kurt and Ring,
That's true. We need the rig, which is why we need to find a Mr. Dalmore, because apparently he owns this place. He also doesn't know about this operation.
Do we? Yeah. Do we want to try this candy?
I'm not.
I got 2 fistfuls of it.
Everybody's just like, wow.
I mean,
Let's just pop a tab on our tongue, go party for a little while. Like,
I'll put one in my mouth.
I
Yeah,
give
you
one
do
to
it.
Booger.
You gotta do it.
Yep.
Here you go, Booger. And we let him eat one.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Okay, just one?
The tentacle feeds it to me like the lovers did.
Oh,
God.
yeah, it dances
all
and
about it.
waggles.
It's like the spaghetti scene.
Mike, Booger has a familiar sensation, and I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and roll a toughness check. Straight.
Why? The hell is toughness? Is that T?
Yeah. Oh, the Illuminati.
Oof. Close.
When you once upon a time held Warpstone for a little too long and felt the dark connection of corruption pouring through you for a moment, so too do you feel this gentle nudge from the candy. Kurt's candy.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to be holding this candy.
This corrupted Warpstone candy.
I mean, we don't know, so...
I don't know this, though.
Baby.
Is Booger gonna tell me?
How is Booger ever reacting to this?
I mean, I think he looks really sick, but he like looks up and his like face is like ghost white, and he's like, "That's the good stuff."
Oh, it's so bad. He's just like, yeah, that's... The tentacles like holding him up.
Do I, like, I know this is Warpstone, or I just know I feel sick?
You feel
It's like-
the same feeling you had when you had the Warpstone. Like, there's a connection to, like, you know, the presence, the otherworldly, right? Like, I forget exactly.
Hive minding.
Yeah. This was made by some dark magic, basically. Or it was enchanted with dark magic, or, like, the plants it grew from, you know, were in the dark magic. Something about it's not right. Like,
Yeah, I ask if I can have another, and I want to open it and like pop open the candy and see if there's like Warpstone in it.
mm-hmm.
I give Booger a couple more.
I take
How
all
many?
of them.
How many
No, I
is
don't
2
eat them.
fistfuls? How many is 2 fistfuls?
Roll 46. So they're like, you know, small jawbreaker size, right? Like not Ed and Eddie levels.
I'm imagining like those Lindor truffles.
Yeah,
That's
about
what
right.
I'm imagining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got 14 of them, but
Yeah.
now I'm down to 13.
Now
I
you're
give
down to
Booger.
say now you're down to at least 12.
Yeah, I give him 3 more. Because I have a lot of them, and
Right.
Finn's not gonna eat any.
Yeah.
No, I do not want these.
Mike, make one more toughness check. This time you have a -10 penalty because you are eating them, right?
No, I was just pop.
Okay. Sorry, thought
I
you were
wanted to
eating them.
see if Warpstone was in it.
Yeah, so you like crumple them up. You don't find like anything obtuse. It's like
Just one.
a sliver. Yeah, you don't. You feel as though there's some dark magic that has been enchanting these things, but you find no evidence of it within it. It's just when you ate it, you more so than most people were keenly aware of what was happening. Most people are just like, oh, you know, bad trip. Oh, that was kind of spooky, right? I like the way it made me feel. And then you're like, I know what that shit is.
Yeah. Do I have any inkling of what this will do to people? Can I mutate more people?
I mean, over a long time frame, it'll probably do the same thing that you're doing, just right. Like you're doing it faster, more directly. This is much more insidious.
So, Booger, what are the ingredients if we're gonna rival?
What does it
rival this
taste like?
candy? Yeah. Is it got like a hazelnut flavor to it, like a bit of nuttiness?
Yeah, what did it taste like?
I mean, I envision them as like more or less just like sponge sugar balls, right? With like maybe
Sure.
flecks of some sort of like probably like black licorice, right? Like that.
Ugh,
Yeah.
I don't want these anymore.
I mean, like, there's not a lot of candy being made right now. Like, these are dirty marbles of sugar. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, it's got some of that sweet stuff and a little bit of pure evil.
right? The tentacle rips out of your shirt and like comes for their face. Your eyes flash red for a moment.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's
That was
perfect.
good.
Yeah, that's real good.
Ooh. I turned to Fiazza.
Somebody clip that as perfect.
I don't know if I feel comfortable hanging out with Booger.
I tell you guys, I want all of it.
Give me the candy. Give me the candy.
Where is it?
Swear to me.
I turned to fit. I was like, I think we've been letting him go on for too long here with the whole tentacle and.
Oh, we're shoving this candy straight down that priest's throat.
I think we need to fix that tentacle of yours, buddy.
I'm doing great. Look at him. And I like start trying to grab him, and he's like burping.
Oh no. It's
No, I think we.
You've been acting a little extra weird lately, and
Yeah.
I don't think you should get any more of this chocolate. That wasn't great.
Everyone's fine.
I mean, now that you're saying there's a kid with a butt face
Oh,
going
Buffy's
around,
happy.
I'm actually concerned now.
Things aren't adding up very well, and
Nah. Everything's great.
I think we should go find a friend to help you out with your tentacle pal there.
Ah.
We're gonna go do that.
it'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
How forceful are you being?
Yeah, I was gonna say because Booger will fight you on this if it gets.
Oh, you will legit fight?
I mean, he will. He is
He'll
happy.
I don't know about
For maybe
fighting.
the first time in his life.
How can we like charm him into following along? Like,
I think you could probably lead him astray for a little while if
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, okay, let's get you some
it's
candy.
fine. Like, we're
But
not gonna
he's-
force you. Like, just come and see what it's about.
Right, like you don't
Yeah,
have
Like,
magic and
we
he's
won't
not
restrain
that dumb.
you. We won't hurt you. Just follow us. Like, we're concerned about you. We care about you. Is all.
Yeah, I mean, we can do some rolls, but Booger is not like. He
likes
definitely
what he's
keeps
doing.
trying to change the subject, but if you force him, he's like, "I'm good.
Hmm.
I'm happy."
All right.
And
My
normal.
goal is to trick him now into going to this.
I'm whispering to Finn. I think we need to get rid of the rest of this chocolate.
Yeah.
Also, to be clear, I think I understand this correctly, but like, there's no cure. There's only death for this, right, Dave?
I want to double check the rules. I know mental stuff can be handled. I don't know to what extent the physical stuff can. Like when you get you can get like mental traumas from like, you know, nearly dying or like, you know, from the corruption tables and stuff. And
Right.
like a powerful priest can cure you of that. Like a greater restoration for D&D more or less.
Right, but I think like
Booger know this though.
No, this would be pretty well beyond.
I mean, I think what Booger would know and what you guys would probably know is like they kill mutants.
Yes.
They don't normally help them.
Yes, definitely.
Like you're not going to find a nice street doctor normally. Like you probably assume they just kill me. What I would think.
I mean,
No, that's
we've
true.
been
That's-
traveling with you for so long. Like, we could have killed you a while ago.
No, but I mean like you take me
like-
to someone to help me, they're going to kill me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Alright.
there's some priests you can go to that are going to take pity on you, especially if you don't start the story with, well, and then we corrupted some kids and stole some candy.
Yeah.
But if, you know, but yes, right, like, the average person is going to turn you in and hope that they don't get killed with you.
Right.
The priest of Sigmar is going to burn it out of you and probably kill you in the process.
Right.
Yeah, no, it is a death sentence most of the time.
Alright, well, I don't want to death sentence Booger, but I am going to stick a pin in that. It's going to go right up on the old mine billboard. So yeah, Mr. Dalmore, we really need to find this guy. I need to find Kurt. I need to find and kill Kurt. Get that right.
So let us. How do you want to go about finding Mr. Delmore? Is that like a thing you want to do on the downtime, or is that a thing you want to like actively pursue right now?
I think we can kind of ask around, right?
Yeah, you can start with like a gossip.
You know, because I know he owns like the Hooded Fool.
Mm-hmm.
His competitors might know about him, like over at the Reaper's Return.
Okay. How are you leaving this with Booger? You're just like, okay, we don't like this, but we're gonna let him ride for now.
Yeah.
I mean, we see he's getting kind of agitated, and we're probably not wanting to push him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he's concerning now.
But if the opportunity arises, I am going to try and get him help.
You awkwardly laugh. Haha, good joke.
Yeah.
That's
Great
real.
evil.
That's so funny.
Sure. Okay. Let's start with the gossip and go from there. Pick somebody that's going to be the role, but anyone who has it like trained or whatever can assist.
Mine's a 0.
Oh, you don't have like a bonus in it?
No.
I got it.
Okay.
I think. Am I the only one with
the
fancy?
gossip?
I've got intuition for like where we could go look.
If you want to sling some money around, you can do that.
I don't know. Well, we'll try regular gossip first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So roll a D100.
How does Booger feel about the switching and what we're doing?
I'm fine with it. I'm going along. I'm trusting you guys to get us work or do whatever we're doing. I got in town here. This is your element.
You cut out a little.
Oh, I'm following along in this.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Like, unless they mess with your stuff, you're good with it for now.
Right.
Yeah. So you do not have any luck finding Mr. Delmore. I wrote it, but I don't remember exactly how I pronounced it. You're like asking around a couple different places, and no one seems to recognize the name or anything. And you're like, oh, those fucking halflings lie to me. You narrow your eyes, right? As you like know where it is in the city, like geographically, so you're just kind of like staring in that direction and everything. The next like pathway you could take was to be like to actually pull the business license, right? Like go to like the fancier sections of town and literally be like, okay, like who bought what when, you know what I mean? Like how big's the property? How long has it been owned?
Look at the public records.
Yeah, like that's one of the things that like in a way that like D&D is very much about like getting people together, going to a dungeon and fighting things. Warhammer is very much about like this sad like death of bureaucracy and how it doesn't actually help anything.
Fiazza, you lived a privileged life.
I could read.
Yeah, why don't you help us out here and get some books?
Yeah. Why don't I? Yeah, where do I gotta go?
You could, so if you could start with a library and just try and find a little bit about this sort of stuff. Like if this guy's a pretty impressive noble, he might have like a book or a series of lectures or something. Otherwise, you just want to go to a lawyer's office and throw down some coin and just be like, hey, look, we're interested in moving forward with either a case or like buying some property or making a business dealing with this individual.
I'm cool with trying out the library first, because if it's public records, there might be something.
Yeah.
And they might have like local news, and I can get a library card.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
always wanted one.
You're of noble blood and not smelling like total trash, so you're allowed into the library. As we can see here, says Universis Stat or whatever. Nuln is an interesting mix because it was a capital of the Empire for a long time. It's got a really big military presence, a really big religious presence because Magnus the Pious was the emperor for a while, and he moved the capital to Nuln, and he was obviously very religious. And it's also, for having been a military power and a religious power, it's well educated. So it kind of got everything.
Nice.
Yeah. So let's see, what skills does Fiaza have that are applicable here beyond just the obvious intelligence?
I can use charm and go chat up the library person to find this stuff for me.
That is true.
Yeah, let's start with a charm, and it might turn into a bribery depending on how it goes.
Into a what? Sorry.
Bribery, depending on how it goes.
All right, no modifier.
Not quite yet. Okay, so I think that you sit down and you like saunter up to a couple people, and this is like a montage of like the next several hours, maybe even a day or so, right? Of spending some time trying to get like something happening here. And it's a library, and it's a, I can't think of the way to phrase the word, right? Like it is a religious library, and there's a lot of like military like journals and like doctrine, right? There's like Sun Tzu, the Art of War kind of thing, and then like all of the 27 battles of like Waterloo or whatever, right? Where they very boringly discussed how they moved horses around to like gain an advantage over this like endurance based war situation.
Nothing pertinent.
Yeah, right. Like there's like a small business section, but it doesn't seem to have anything by like the guy you're looking for. So you got options. You can either hit a lawyer's office, try bribery, and be like, "Hey, you're smart. Help me. I'll make it worth your while." The other option is if you wanted to try like total like blue collar boots on the ground, you could go to like a union office and like try and apply for a license, or like be a porter or some sort of like brewer or something, and then be like, oh yeah, this I want to work for this guy, or blah blah blah, you know what I mean, and lie to somebody.
All right, I'm gonna go to a lawyer's office, and I'm gonna like, hey, I'm looking about this guy. Like, I'm wondering if you can pull any public records for me. How much does this typically cost? And then casually drop the candy out of my wallet, seeing if he'll take that instead of money.
Okay, go ahead and roll a bribery. Just straight roll. Because, like, the word on the street is this candy's son. Oh, what a great way to end the night. So,
oh my God.
Finn, where are you when Fiaza gets hauled out of the lawyer's office?
I mean, I feel like I would also be there with her.
Okay, you were inside hanging out?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Where did they
this
hide?
This is the place Booger probably did not go to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where did you hide Booger when you had to go to the lawyer's office? And he was like, you're not tricking me again. You're not selling me for the bail money. Did you just go back to check on the kids, or are you just like hovering near the district?
I think I'd let him like.
It's still in my wallet.
I'd probably actually go check on the kids, honestly.
Okay. Yeah. So we see Booger walking away. We're not gonna show where he goes and what the state the kids are in. The camera follows Finn and Fiaza going in. Finn, are you just like pretending to be interested in the artwork, or are you like eagerly waiting, or are you doing the kid in the chair just waiting patiently?
I'm probably just like, walking around getting an idea for what kind of person this guy is. Maybe looking at the family photos, the artwork,
sure, the
golf pictures with his coworkers.
Yeah. No, right. So like this is a pretty fancy and clean establishment. This is Lock and Stock Law Office. And
Lock and Stock.
Uh-huh. And the little like court justice or whatever behind the desk, right? Like we're not in open session or anything, right? This is just like an administrative assistant that's hanging out, like filing papers and moving things around, and like got a bunch of different seals and stamps and everything else. And you're like, yeah, how you help me, right? And this is like a young buck that wants to like make a name for himself, right? And he's like, I'll study hard, and then someday I will be a judge. And you're like, yeah, I gotta like find out what's going on with Mr. Dalmore, down at the Hooded Fool, and you like, move your hand, like you shift a paper, and there's suddenly like a candy or two sitting there, and he looks at it, and he looks at you, and he narrows his eyes, and you're like, ah, fuck. And he's like, hey, Bruce, we got another one. And then just a mountain of a man comes out from the back office and just points at you. He's like, don't move.
What? I didn't do anything. I don't know where these came from.
And that's where we're going to cut for tonight.
As I remove 2 candies from my inventory.
Yeah. No idea where they came from. Certainly not mine. Well, cool. Not the longest session we've ever played, but certainly an entertaining one.
Yeah. Check us out next time where we learn about the Warhammer Fantasy legal system.
Money papers, no. Now we need legal papers.
I can read and my lawyer can't.
It's gonna be such a great. Be like, no, we want to enter a plea of not guilty. He's like, no, I've done this plenty of times. Guilty's the way to go.
It gets over super quick if you check this box.
Oh my god!
God damn!
Oh, that is too real. Oh fuck! Oh, that was funny as hell. All right. Well, cool. Thanks everybody for hanging out and playing with us. I did not think we were going to spend so much time with the candy, but I'm super glad we did. It was a Hail Mary of like we couldn't have Kurt roll up and just like start sneering at the party, doing the whole nah, right?
No.
Right.
But we had to do
Definitely
something
need to find him.
Yeah, no. So
I like working for my kill.
Yeah, Kurt's candies, man. It's good. They're here to stay. Anybody got any parting words?
No, it's good.
No.
I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what this butt-face kid is up to.
Yeah.
I think I get to try the candy.
Yeah, you just put him out of his misery, man. Like
they come over to like put me in cuffs. I'm just like shoving them all in my mouth.
That's so good.
You have no evidence.
Oh
God.
Evidence? Oh, that's so good.
Fucked up.
It's just like quickly throw mine into some bushes.
Oh no. Jeez. Alright, well cool. Thanks so much for playing, you guys. As always, it is a pleasure. Chat, thank you for hanging out with us. A special thanks to J5 for winning the top spot of cheering and also subscribing tonight.
Woo!
For a whole day.
Yeah.
Chris Benny also subscribed, so yeah.
Oh, that's
Yay.
right. Alright. Well, we're gonna get out of here. Everybody have a good night. Back in a week, back in 2 weeks. You know how it is.
Some time frame.
Some time frame. Bye.
Bye.